booked a load today. Let me open this real quick. Sorry about that big noise. Anyway, I booked a load and the truck's ready to go. So after I put the new air compressor on, didn't have any more problems with the air compressor. I mean, the air dryer wasn't spitting anymore. So it does at times. Like I started up today and it spit a couple times after it got air. So it's not a continuous thing. So, and hopefully it doesn't become a continuous thing. I'm trying to glue that tag back down. It's been getting caught up on wash rags or whatever, and it's tearing the edges up. So I got my new IFTA stickers in today, and oh, I know what I want to tell you guys about. So my fuel gauge doesn't work on this truck because the baffle inside the tank there is broke loose, and the tank is the same diameter as the end of the, well, it's smaller than the inside of the tank, but it's a pretty big dude. So, you know, it flies from one end of the tank to the other, and it totally busted off the float, the fuel mechanism that goes straight down and then has a float off of that. Well, it destroyed it, and it's somewhere inside that tank. And those lines right there that go for the AP unit, the auxiliary power unit, it's bent those up again too. So I've come up with an idea. So I've tried chaining that baffle. It's got a hole in it. I've tried chaining it to the fuel cap, and it's broke that chain loose, and I've had those big white zip ties on there, and it's broke those loose. So everything I tie to it, it breaks loose. So it has a lot of force. You know, that fuel is pushing it around. So I've come up with an idea, because I don't have the money, ladies and gentlemen. I've done spent over $20-something thousand on that truck over just this summer, and I'm having to borrow money just to keep it back on the road right now. So buying a new fuel tank is not an option. So, but I did come up with an idea. So where'd my idea go? I laid it around here somewhere. Okay, so here's my idea. Now, I'm going to take this, I'm going to drill a hole in it, and I'm going to weld a nut to it on either side, and I'm going to put this, run this all stop through it, kind of like this, and I'll cut it to length, and then cut a thread, or like a flathead standard screwdriver in there, so I can turn it with a screwdriver. And I'll screw this thing down into the tank and hold that. I don't know if that's making any sense to you, but so I'm going to go in through the tank, or through the hole where the fuel cap is, and put a piece of, you know, that crossbar, and run an all stop all the way down to the bottom of the tank, and pin that baffle down to the bottom of the tank, and that way the fuel won't catch it and move it back and forth. If it's pinned up against the bottom of the tank, it's not likely to move around, hopefully. and I ordered another fuel gauge. So this is like the third or fourth fuel gauge that baffle is broke, and I got like floats floating around. Now I got a whole fuel unit floating around in there somewhere. So yeah, that baffle's been destroying things, and it's kind of like the least of my worries. I mean, because as far as fuel monitoring, I can, you know, as long as I'm paying attention to my miles, I know about how much fuel I have. So that, and I need to bolt down my seat belts for AJ's side, and get that side of the truck ready for a passenger, because I've never had the seat belts fastened to the floor. Their seat belts are there, it's just not fastened to the floor. So get those fastened to the floor, and I'm gonna I took the upper bunk out when I first got the truck, and so I'm gonna have to figure out some kind of way for him to sleep. And so I think what I'm gonna do is figure out a way to hang a hammock. Yeah, I'm sure he'll like that, swinging in a hammock. But you know, when I'm driving, he can get down and have access all he wants to the bed. I don't want nobody sleeping with me. That bed's way too small for that, and I need my rest. So, and I don't think it's appropriate anyway. So other than that, so I booked a load going down to Laredo, in case you're wondering. I generally don't like to go to Texas, because Texas is not a good place to get a load from, but right now there's no place to get a good load from, it seems like. I worked and I even prayed about it to get a load that had 4,200 miles, and I was trying to get the guy to pay $83 on it. So it's just a little over $2 a mile. He didn't want to do it. He wanted to pay $1.80 a mile. I'm not driving nobody's stuff for $1.80 a mile. I was really bending the rules going down as low as I did, and so that's too bad. And really I didn't see much else, and but I did book a load going to Laredo. It picks up Tuesday and delivers, wait a minute, yeah, it delivers well, I should be able to deliver. No, I delivered on Thursday, and then probably, I don't know, it looks like a lot of transformers coming out of Laredo. Hopefully I can get a load going up to some loads paid pretty decent coming out of Laredo going up to Utah. There was some going to Delaware, so maybe we'll grab something next week. But that's what we're going to do for the week. So I'll be home for the weekend, leave out Monday. That'll give me, I got all the serious stuff. The truck's running good, it's ready to go. I stopped working on it the other day when I brought home the air compressor, so she's ready to go. The air pressures are fine, and fifth wheel's greased up, and she's all greased up, lubed up. I'm gonna see what I can do about that fuel and seat belts, and I believe we'll be ready to roll. So yeah, so anyway, my big belly emblem decal has gotten a lot darker since I put it up there. I don't know if it's the oil that stained it or if it just faded that way, but oh well. Anyway, so if we're down to talking about faded decals, it means we're all finished here, ladies and gentlemen. I just wanted to give an update since it's Friday. Booked a load. We'll be heading out Monday. Take care of these little things that I got to take care of, ladies and gentlemen. And you guys have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for watching Big Belly. God bless. And oh yeah, thanks for your comments too. God bless. They're really nice. I appreciate them. And later.